Hello everybody, welcome back to ACE SAT. Today's video we're solving yet another real SAT math question from the official College Board Educator question bank. This one with ID 954943A4. So, Jennifer bought a box of crunchy grain cereal. The nutrition facts on the box state that a serving size of the cereal is 3/4 cup and provides 210 calories, 50 of which are calories from fat. In addition, each serving of the cereal provides 180 milligrams of potassium, which is 5% of the daily allowance for adults. If P% of an adult's daily allowance of potassium is divided by X servings of crunchy green cereal per day, which of the following expresses P in terms of X? So here we do know that for every serving, right, every serving of crunchy green cereal provides 5% or contributes to 5% of the daily allowance for adults. So we know that for every serving, right, the daily allowance kind of upgrades by 5%. So in that case, we can deduce that P is equal to 5x, hence B. Because if we want to prove that, if we want to go through simple proof, if P is a percentage, so P is 5%, 10%, 15%, and so on. Now, one serving contributes 5%, and then two servings contributes 10%, 5 times 2. Which kind of coincides perfectly with the question because they say over here that each serving of the cereal provides 180 milligrams of potassium, which is kind of redundant, just trying to trick you over here, kind of trying to confuse you, which is 5% of the daily allowance for adults. So for every serving, 5 more percent is added on to the daily allowance, or kind of contributes 5% for every serving. Hence, B is the correct answer. Simple deduction and simple proof. You could go and prove this one by one to see if it kind of coincides with the question. I've not done this in this question, but if you just want to be sure, you could go through A, for example, 0.5 times one serving. That gives us 0.5%. We know that's wrong because in the question they said that each serving contributes 5%. So if one serving contributes 0.5, that just doesn't go with the question. Same here. One serving gives us 0.05%, which is even less, which contradicts the 5% that the question told us. And then D says 1.05 times to the power of 1 if we have one single serving. 1.05% is still much smaller than 5% and not 5%. The question clearly and explicitly says that each serving of the cereal provides 5% of the daily allowance for adults. Hence, A, C, and D are incorrect and B is correct.